going to get something when I videotape you driving.
Yeah, we're on the way. This is I feel like I need to give a little backstory why this is all going down. So I've been shopping for a while for a vintage Honda Enduro dual sport bike, something in the 70s. I've been just kind of scanning marketplace for a while, weeks, looking for a good deal, and haven't found anything close by us. Nothing, everything's way off somewhere else. Anyway, in the meantime, I have started another YouTube channel where we are doing devotionals every week, centered kind of around dual sport riding and whatnot. Well, in doing that, Andrea has been going with me to do the filming part with drone and stuff like that. So she's been going and just jumping on the back of the, we haul the bike there, and then she's been just jumping on the back of the XR and riding around the forest on the back of the XR. And in doing that, she has kind of gotten the bug to start trying dual sport riding, which I'm all for.
Go ahead and give them my background of what I can.
She has no background.
I have zero background.
But she rode the CRF when we had that little 100. She has that background. Couple laps around the yard.
I was gonna say 2 laps around the yard is not a background.
But everybody's got to start somewhere.
I mean, yeah.
So anyway, she has her eye on the new 2024-23 that just came out last year, xl250. We've already went and looked at them. She's sat on a couple of them, and we were shopping for one of those as well, and kind of saying in my head, whichever one comes up first is where we're going to go. So we've shot a few messages to people for XRs, no responses back. Y'all have heard me complain about that in other videos. I don't know why sellers are ghosting people now. I don't know. Anyway, this bike came up last night, and it's a good deal. We're gonna have to see when we get there. It's a 74 XL250. So our thinking is, if this deal works out, Andrea can learn to ride this bike. It runs, it's good riding shape, ready to go, title, everything. She can learn to ride on this one. And if she likes it, then we'll start saving up and proceeding to find her the 150 that she wants. If she doesn't like it, she tries it, nah, this is not for me, then I get a bike that I've been wanting. So we feel like this is kind of a win-win situation. So anyway, we're on the way right now up to around Jackson to look at this bike and see what there is to it. So we'll let you guys know. We don't know if the guy will be cool with us filming or not, so we'll just check back with you when we check back with you. We got it.
Or we're getting it. Got my training bike.
Yeah. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
No, it run good. I went rode on it. Was surprised how well it ran. Shifted super good. Clutch. I mean, the brakes are a little soft, but they're drum brakes. We can adjust that. But we got to find like turn signals and the brake light to get it actually on the road. But we can source all that stuff on eBay and whatnot. But it's only got 2,000 miles on it. Like, it's super low miles. He's the second owner.
Good patina.
Good patina on it. Like, it's gonna look real cool on the back of turn. But I can't wait to get in the woods and ride it. It's just like, feels like you're on a toy compared to the XR. But I'm stoked. I'm happy. Andrew's gonna get to learn. It's gonna be a really good bike for her to learn on, because the clutch and all that stuff is real gentle and easy. So I think it'll be a good bike for you to get the feel on at the house and play around on. But yeah, can't wait to get this thing home and play on it.
Watch me drop it. I'm definitely gonna drop it.
You do.
I have some reservations about trying to learn how to do the bike. As he said earlier, and I don't know if you're gonna put this in there or not, but I rode on the back with him just to kind of get from spot to spot, and it was fun. I used to ride on the back of your Harley, and it was fun. I was a little tree frog, on the back, because you had that king and queen seat, and so I literally looked like a tree frog. So I've liked riding motorcycles, but I've never ever considered just, like, being on it by myself.
Rode the little CRF 100.
Now, okay, like twice around the yard, twice.
Okay, but you know the clutch and gas feel. You get it.
I mean, I understand.
You did it like, if I remember right, you did it like the first try.
I mean, yeah.
So,
I can drive a stick, or I used to drive a manual all the time.
It's gonna be one of those things. You're gonna do it.
I just gotta get the rhythm of it.
You're gonna do it. But you can't let it get in your head.
He's wanting me to try it today.
Why not?
I mean, I'm gonna.
The more days that go by, the more intimidated
I'm
gonna
let I'm gonna let it get on top of me. But I don't comment if your wife drives a bike, because I know one woman who can.
Yeah.
And she lives in Montana. So.
Talking about Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. Congrats on the baby.
But I think there's probably more women ride than you think.
Probably so, but I don't personally know any of them. I know a lot of them that ride on the back with their husbands, but I don't personally know any who like have their own bike and they ride. And I was telling him, I was like, that's kind of, I don't know if it's because women just don't want to do that.
I think that's what it is.
I think that's a big part of it.
Finding a woman that just wants to do it.
Wants to do that.
It has nothing to do with ability. It's not really a thing that a lot of women want to do.
My only like real fear is like, I don't know if I always handle like pressure well. Like if I get in a bind, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna jump off of it, and I don't know if that's the way to do it. But
there's a learning curve, and I've already talked to her about that. Like,
he has.
There's gonna be.
I'm gonna drop it.
Like
I'll probably fall off of it.
There's a process, so don't get discouraged.
Right.
It's just kind of part of it, and yeah.
So I'm a little nervous just because of that kind of stuff. I'm nervous because it's like I mean, I see like the YouTubers who ride and everything. So I mean, like I know that there are women out there. Somebody hit that stop sign. I know that there are women out there who ride, but like I don't personally know a woman that I can be like, how was it for you to get over the hump of the fear of the whatever and the I keep saying mechanism, like the coordination is what it is. Coordination of your foot and your hand and stuff. Using all four. Which I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, when I was driving a manual car, you use all four because you're steering, clutch, gas, and brake.
It's the same thing. Once you get it down, it's in your head. It's there.
So I guess I was using all four. For some reason, I was feeling like when you drive a stick shift car that you're only using like two, but you're really using all four still on that one too. It's just different.
But it's like I told Andrea, I said, you're going to get the guy riding a lawnmower with car rims on it down the highway.
And he was barely wearing a shirt. I thought it was a woman at first.
But, Mississippi. But, I don't know. Right now, what you're going to be doing on the bike is just learning how to ride it.
Yeah.
Now, when you start getting into technical riding and stuff, that's when you'll start dropping and doing and having to learn clutch, just rough terrain and little ruts and washes and whatnot.
I had a dream that I was doing jumps.
Yeah, she dreamed that the other night.
It is not going to be me.
Not on purpose, at least. It's torquey, just ease off and a little bit of gas. Don't take a lot. You were going, I don't know why you bailed. Not that much. You don't need that much gas. way too much gas. She'll figure it out. She can do it. I'm not worried about that. She's just got to get it here. She gets in her own head, intimidated. It's loud. It's been, I guess the muffler's been cut open. Hogged out or whatever. It's a loud bike, so I think that intimidates her. Keep a little momentum and speed. Okay. All right, she did good. She'll get the hang of it. It's just time. Got to do time on it. She looks cool. Ease off the clutch. Ease off and see if it wants to go. No. All right, now.
That's sensitive.
I told you, you don't have to do a lot.
It's like you barely touch it and then we'll run.
Yeah.
This is the part of the video where I felt like I was going.
So you shift about right here.
I was the second.
So you shifted.
I thought I was going really fast. It felt really fast. It's not.
That's cool.
You gotta zoom in on my face. I wasn't going very fast.
No, you weren't.
It felt really fast.
Well, it's the next morning, guys, and you know how it is when you get something new at the house. You wake up, and you come out, and you drink your coffee, and you walk around it and do. And so I've just been kind of going over a little checklist of everything that it looks like the bike's going to need to be just complete. It runs good, shifts good, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, to be a complete, safe, dependable bike, I found a tail light. So we have a tail light coming. I ordered that on the way home yesterday because you need brake lights, need tail lights to get this thing on the road. I'm going to go today, get the tag, all that kind of stuff. So we'll handle that today. I also ordered a speedometer cable, but I'm having a hard time finding a tachometer cable that is not in Taiwan. So if anybody has a US of A located tack cable that I'm assuming goes in right here, let me know. As long as as long as it works. It doesn't have to be mint condition, as long as it works. But tack cable will be something I gotta locate. Turn signals. If anybody has a set of turn signals, let me know. I know you can get aftermarket one sets and stuff like that, but I would kind of like to put original ones back on it. So turn signals, yeah, need a set of those. And right here, this cover is gone over the front sprocket. So if anybody has one of those, let me know. I have found a lot of, like, the cover, there's some on eBay, and not a lot of selection of turn signals on eBay. But these covers on eBay, they're wanting like $100-something for them. That may be the way they are. I don't know. That may just be a very expensive piece. I don't know. Maybe somebody can comment and inform me on that. I'm kind of new to the old school Honda stuff here. But yeah, we will need that. We'll need, don't need the cover, but I want the cover put on there, make it complete. Let's see what else. I got to get all the lights work. The headlight doesn't come on. That's just electrical stuff that I'm looking. This is just unplugged, just sitting here. We do have some cut wires here that I'm assuming those are turn signal wires. I don't know for sure, but we'll get all of that figured out. Like I said, we have a tail light coming, and eventually I will put tires on it. These are kind of dry rotted, and as you can see, I would expect that at a pretty decent rate of speed, those may start chunking lugs. I don't know, but I'm gonna put a different set of tires on it anyway, but that's gonna be kind of down the road. These will work for right now. They'll get the job done, so we're gonna run them. I gotta put some grips on it. I found those. Those are on eBay, those. But I will throw some grips on it eventually. Right now, I'm just trying to get it lights, headlights, tail lights, you know, and then we're gonna go through it. Probably gonna put some kind of sealer in the tank. The tank's in good shape. It's not rusted or nothing like that. I don't know if you'll even be able to see that in there. You won't. Let me get a light, but it may have some in it already, but let's see. Yeah, the tank's super clean, as you can see. Super clean, like even way down in there, like, see if I can get you guys a shot down in there. Good focus, but you can see that's not brown, it's gray. So that's a good sign. So the tank is very clean, which is something that, you know, just fooling with old bikes and four-wheelers and cars and everything over the years. There was two things that really attracted me to this bike, and the biggest one was the title. It's been kind of challenging finding a bike locally, and then on top of that, to find one that had a title to it. So when he messaged me back right away and said, yeah, I have a title, I was like, whew, wow, that's awesome. Because we do plan to make this, I mean, to ride gravel roads in national forests, those are public roads. You have to have a tag and turn signals, everything you do to ride on paved roads. So I wanted it fully legal so that we could ride it in DeSoto or Ozarks or wherever we're at, and not have to worry about getting pulled over for being non-legal. Because my future plans with this, once Andrea gets her learning and she moves on to a 150, which I'm sure she will do, I'm confident in her, I'm just gonna keep moving forward with this thing, because I have wanted for a while to get into these and do more like just vintage bike stuff. It's kind of the same appeal to this as it is to this. It's just, you know, to take a camping trip, a moto trip or something other on this bike in the woods would be just a ton of fun. Yeah, I know they're not as dependable. They're not as, and you know, some people even call my XR a dinosaur because it's carbureted and whatnot, but it's miles ahead of this. so, but it, you know, that's kind of the fun to it. That's kind of the fun part. But other than that, you know, I don't know. We're just gonna kind of keep tinkering with it. He just changed the oil. He just had the carb rebuilt. We got some wiring stuff here. You can see there's a fuse that's kind of like just hanging out loose with some tape on it. So we got, but that's one of the good thing about bikes is there's not a lot, not nearly as much to a bike as there is to a car. So you got a wiring problem, you can usually find it pretty quick. So we're gonna go through this thing though and just make it dependable. Where everything's where it should be, nice. We're gonna leave it kind of patina. We are gonna clean it up. That's gonna maybe be in the next video or sometime here soon. We're gonna get this thing out, and that's gonna be very satisfying, is just giving this thing a good cleaning. It's gonna look 100 times better, I think, after that. But yeah, if you got any of those parts, shoot me a message and let me know. I am definitely interested. all the neighbors getting to watch her learn. She's doing really good. She's been, I don't know what lap she's on. She's been doing it for a few minutes. I just wanted to spend some time really working with her before I start recording, but she's doing really good on these turns up here and the bumps and clutching and learning how to clutch, not brake, and not lose momentum. And she's also working on, when she comes back, finding neutral before coming to a stop. So that's what I got her working on, is just kind of taking off, finding neutral before you come to a stop, and she's doing pretty good at it. Oh, the camera gets on, she can't find it. There it is, she's in neutral.
I did it!
Can you start off and turn? Ooh, makes me nervous. So that was a good start off though. She could have done it, just confidence. That was a good takeoff. But I think she might have shifted into second a couple of times, but just working on getting the feel. Learning to ride a motorcycle, I could tell, you could tell somebody, but it's really just one of the things you got to do it. All right, can she crank it? You gotta go all, you gotta go through with it.
Okay. Ooh! It bucked me.
That's okay. You gotta kick it hard. Look at there. That girl's a rider. That girl's a rider.
I did it! Okay. Now I'm gonna take off.
Oh yeah. She's doing way better on takeoffs. Not that she was ever horrible, but that was way smoother. Ah, proud of her. She's doing good. All right, she just did a takeoff from here and a turn. She did really good. There's a hill up there that she's about to try to, you can see with the kids ride the four-wheeler, she's gonna hit the hill. Told her just don't let off. All right, she climbed it. There's a stump somewhere right in here, but you should be able to see it, not hit it. Look at that freedom. Look at all that freedom on that girl. She's just working on putting it in neutral when she comes back this way. She's getting it. Yeah. She'll be riding in the forest in no time. All right. So what do you think?
I'm liking it. I'm not nearly as scared. I'm not as scared as I was.
Yeah.
I'm a little...
Is it fun though? That's the big thing. Are you having fun?
I am having fun. It's fun kind of learning it, and I like doing... I've always liked to challenge myself, but I like, you know, okay, I got into third that time. I went up the hill that time.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. You were talking about picking where you're going to go. Because I saw where Judah goes up the steep hill, and then I saw there wasn't quite as steep a hill, so I went the not steep hill route. So, but I am liking it, and I definitely see the allure to it, and I feel like once I get real comfortable with it, I would have a lot more fun with it.
It's more fun on the gravel because you can just ride, whereas here you're having to constantly clutch and brake and shift and do, because we're just in the
Wouldn't
parking
that be good practice? Like,
It's
good for
very,
me?
this is real good practice. That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
it's
You're just getting the coordination down right
Yeah.
now, and the muscle memory and developing
It
all
was
that.
fun riding with you, but it wasn't fun riding behind you
It's dusty.
when you were on the, because I had dirt in my eyes.
Yeah, she followed me on the four-wheeler. We went out through the pasture and around my mom's house and stuff like that, and around the pond.
It's pretty dry.
And it's super dry. So going, I was behind her, which wasn't bad, but then
Because I'm not going real fast.
I was trying to get ahead of you so I could
Yeah.
make sure the gate and all that stuff was open, and she had to ride
I
through
feel
the
like,
dust.
by the way, I feel like I did pretty good going through that gate.
You
Because
did.
that gate was only open about
Well, I
this.
couldn't open it any further because the grass is so tall. I got to
Well,
push hard.
and I went around something and I felt the stick hit my foot. So
Yeah.
getting shoes is going to be up there.
Yeah, boots.
Yeah. But I hadn't dropped it yet. And I started it twice.
Yeah, she kick-started twice. The second time was way better. You I think, 2 kicks,
Yeah.
and it was started, so,
I wasn't as scared. And I kind of knew how
yeah.
hard to kick it too. So, well, you want me to close it?
Yeah.
That's this week's video. I'm riding. I'm learning. Maybe by the next time you see me, maybe I'll be doing a lot better, hopefully. Because I plan to ride it every day that I can. So,
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe if you want to see if I fall off the bike. And we'll see you next week.